Yes, in this tutorial we are going to talk about operator precedence. Here, I mean, when I say operator precedence, what I actually mean is which operator should be considered first in PHP. Okay, which operator should be considered first in PHP. Let me open a blank PHP, a blank document in a Notepad++. Then I will start PHP tag so that I will show you what I mean. PHP, then you close tag. Sorry, then close tag and you save it. You remember we are saving it in practice website folder, so I'm going to search for practice website folder. It is in htdocs. You open it. This is practice website folder. Okay, yeah. Or do I open index? Do we use index? Okay, let me open index. Instead of creating a new page, let me open index so that we use index to continue. Okay, so I will go to htdocs. I will search for practice website, then I'll click on index, open it. Okay, so these are what we did the other time. Yeah, I'm going to delete this because we're done with it. Can also delete this so that you don't get confused. Okay, let's use this operator precedence. Which operator comes first? We are going to consider plus, minus, multiplication, division. Okay, you see, if you are good in maths, you remember board mass. If you are working on a kind of a simplification problems in maths, you are going to consider board mass. Okay, so that is it will give you an idea of what we want to do now. Okay, you know, when you are solving a simplification problem, you are going to use board mass, okay, to know which to solve first before the other. Okay, all right. But in PHP, it is not completely exactly the same way in PHP. It's just more or less the same thing. Okay, but there's something I want you to know. Let me just write something out here so that you understand what I'm talking about. Let's say I have calculation. Let me make a variable calculation here. Calculation equals to, let's just say 10 plus 20 minus 5 multiplied by let's say 4. Okay, then close semicolon. Now if PHP is going to solve this problem for you, PHP is going to start from left to right. That is to say, it is going to add this. It's supposed to add 10 plus 20 minus 5, okay, times 4. Okay, but it doesn't always go that way. The PHP can be disrupted by the operator precedence. The PHP will come immediately. When PHP comes, it will want to start from left to right, but when it immediately discovers that there are operators that are more that should come first, it will immediately jump to the operator. For example, this asterisk, which is multiplication sign, should come first in the calculation before addition or subtraction. Addition and subtraction have the same, they have equal level of precedence. Okay, they have equal level of precedence, so any of them can come first in your calculation. So any of them can come first in your, if you have only 10 plus 20 minus 5, it will just work from left to right, because these and these, they have equal level of precedence, okay? But once this multiplication is involved, the calculation will start here. So what we are going to have is 5 times 4, okay, before it will now work on these ones. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see what we'll get. Let's just make echo, then we'll put calculation. That is, we want to display the result we are going to get. Okay, now let's run it in Firefox this time. As usual, you put localhost, type in localhost, okay, then you type in practice website as usual, then enter, then you see we get 10. You get 10. Let's see what actually happened. What made us get 10? Let's see. So what actually happened is it first of all times 5 times 4. 5 times 4 will give us 20, isn't it? 5 times 4 will give us 20, isn't it? So when we get 20, then it will immediately come here. Now it will start from here. It will say 10 plus 20 will give us what? 30. And now we already have 20 here, isn't it? So 30 minus 20, we get 10. And that is exactly what we got here. You get that now? Yeah. Let's say if it had started from here to calculate, you see what we're going to get. If you had started from here, if you didn't consider this precedence, let's see what we are going to get. We are going to get 10 plus 20 equals to 30 minus 5 equals to 25. 25 times 4. You get that? Then you now see what we'll get. You see that you're not going to get 10. So this will help you to understand your calculation when you are working with PHP. It's very important. This operator precedence is very important. Now you may ask, what if you want to calculate this and this first before this and this? How are you going to do it? It's simple. What you are going to do is you are going to put this in brackets. You remember board mass again, that B means bracket, so that is to say that bracket must come first. Okay, so it will calculate this. Let's say you also want it to, the way it is now, it's going to work perfectly. You can still decide to put this in bracket if you want to. Even if you didn't put it in bracket, it's still going to work wonderfully. So let's check again. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. We go to this place. Okay, we didn't save it. All right, we saved it. Let's remove this in bracket first, please. All right, then we will go to this place. We'll run. Oh, we're still getting the same thing. Let's see what happened. 10 plus. Let's see what actually happened. 10 plus 20 equals to 30. So 30 minus 5. Okay, times 4. Let's see what happened. Okay, look at what happened here. Look at what happened immediately here. That is why it's still showing 10. When I put this in brackets here, look at what happens. It will calculate to sum up 10 plus 20. Immediately, it will first of all sum up this. After summing up this, it will sum up this. Whether you put it in bracket or not, it will, because this has a precedence over this. That is to say, this sign is higher than this. Do you get that? It will calculate these two. When it calculates these two, it will get 20, and this is 30. It will not say 30 minus 20, you still get 10. You get that? So to solve this, to change, let's say you want there to be a flow from here down to here. Before it will calculate this, put this bracket, put it here. So what will happen now is that it will start to sum up this and minus this before it will now multiply by 4. You get that? So this is what it's going to do. It will add 10 plus 20, which is 30. 30 plus 10 plus 20, 30 plus 35, 30 plus 5. You have 35 times 4. Let's say 35 times 4. Let's see what we get. 35 times 4. We get 140. 140. Okay. Let's see what we're going to get now. Sorry. Then we come here. We get 100. Right. Let's check. Sorry, I'm the one confusing you, okay? I'm the one confusing you. The question, the calculation is 10 plus 20 minus 5, isn't it? So I'm adding up instead of minusing. Sorry about that, okay? 10 plus 20 equals to 30 minus 5 equals to 25. 25 times 4, you get 100. And that is what we got. You get that? So it's correct. That is what we got. You see that I calculated this first, okay, before multiplying this, then you get 100. Okay, you see computer hardly make mistakes. We are the one making mistakes. So pardon my mistake, okay? Thank you so much. So that is the operator precedence. You get that? You can still make a division. You can come here and say divided by 4. When you divide 25 by 4, you get a point. You have a point, whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see what we get. 6.25. You get that? Yeah. Thank you so much. So that is operator precedence. Just understand this very well because you're going to use this when you are doing project. Okay, you're going to use it a lot. Thank you so much.